This segment, I want to talk to you guys about the gut. I want to start talking to you about gut. You know that we've had conversations about gut, and some of the seminars and stuff I do, I always talk to you about gut health. The reason I'm talking to you about gut health, and there'll be multiple little videos that you can look at and you can learn what you need to do, but the reason I'm talking to you about gut health is because it is so important for your overall health. So back in the 18th century, we kind of knew inherently that there was a connection between gut and your brain and gut and your overall health. So people back then, if there was some kind of illness, they would focus on the gut first. As medicine progressed and we separated everything out and then drugs came along, we thought, oh, this doesn't make sense, you know, this is old-fashioned, and it kind of fell by the wayside, except people who did natural medicine. They always said, if you're going to be well, your gut has to be well. So now we're in 2019, and over the last 10 years, because our science has developed tremendously, you know, we have mapped out the human genome, so we know what all of the genes are in the human body. Now we realize how important those other organisms that live in and on our body are for our overall health. So you've heard the term microbiome and microbiota. Microbiome is those organisms that live inside of your gut, and the microbiota is a combination of those things that live in your gut and on the outside of your skin and that kind of stuff. So why is that important? Because the things in your gut are so critical for you extracting nutrients out of your food and for you creating things and producing things like serotonin in order to be healthy and well. So 3 things that I want to talk to you about today in order for you to be well. The first is you want to make sure that your gut is functioning well. How do you know that? The number one thing is it emptying every day? Is it emptying and cleaning itself? That's the way your body removes toxins, or one of the main ways your body removes toxins. So number 1, is it cleaning itself every day? Number 2 is, are you having digestive issues? Can you digest food? When you look at that waste that you're passing, are you seeing whole kernels of corn and that kind of stuff in it? If you are, then your gut is not doing what it needs to do. And then lastly, how are you psychologically? What, Dr. Waggoner? Yes, your gut is critical for you being well. So if you are depressed or anxious or any of that, then you really want to look at your gut health. So that's where we're going to start. It's important for you to know that your gut is well. It ought to be moving, cleansing every day. It ought to be breaking down your foods, and then you ought to feel good, not only physically but emotionally. That's where we're starting. Your gut is the center of your wellness, and so you've got to start on getting your gut well every day.